Hey y'all, it's Chrissy-O here from Chrissy-O's Clucky Chronicles and ChrissyOShow.com website. And today, I don't know, it's been some weird rainy weather that's come back in. We've got some storms off the coast or out there in the waterways doing its little thing. I don't know where it's going to go. I don't think anybody knows where it's really going to go. But since we're not supposed to really be getting a lot of rain today, maybe some sprinkles here and there, I'm going to take you guys outside. We're going to take a little looky peeky see at all the babies, and we're going to release the Kraken. Join me, subscribe, follow, all that fun stuff. Don't pay attention to the mess behind me. I got dishes to wash. You know how it is. I cook, make a mess. Anyway, come on. Now we've been super ridiculously busy lately, so there's going to be a mess out here because of the rain, the general mess, and just stuff that we have to keep up with. So I hope y'all overlook all of that because it's not always messy like this, let me tell you. But anyway, alright, so I always let my little girls go first. You ready? Alright. I know it rained on you yesterday. It sure did, and you're muddy. Anyway, so we've got them. Let's go to the other ones. I've got to fix my guineas are out here in the run now. They're all down there. They've turned their little box over. Hi, babies. Oh, you're getting to be such big babies. So I got to turn their little box back over, feed and water them. Look how cute you are. Lolly and Gibby are in the front. Then we have Sweetie and Binky and Gilly. Look at y'all. Oh. Y'all are so cute. I've got pads in the back, and my lavender, silver lavenders are in the front. So if you want to know about guineas and history of guineas and different types of things, I've already done a vlog on them. So go ahead and go back and look that up in a different previous episode. Now, let's let these stinky rotten babies out. And if you notice all the feathers, what they're doing is they're getting ready for their winter floofs. All right. Good morning, Tracy. Good morning. And as you can see, Vicky has fully recovered and she's doing really, really nicely now. All right. Come on, babies. Come on, babies. Such good babies. Goodbye. I have to dump out and clean their pool again. That's why the water hose is still out here like this. Oh, well. It's always something. All right, let's go release the other floof balls. I know. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Let's peek through. How is everybody doing? Are you guys ready to run out in the yard and play? You are. Okay. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll give you some snackies in a bit. Here we go. Alright, why are you boys still in there when all your girls are outside? Okay. Hey, Charlie. Hey, Nanaroo. Hey, Nanaroo. What a good boy. I know, I've got to open the door here. Oh, somebody laid an egg on the floor. It's probably one of the newer girls. Everything's just wet and yucky out here from the rains that we got yesterday, so the barn's got to have a good scrub and a good clean. Kind of nasty. Smells gross. Anyway, sorry I'm holding y'all sideways. Kind of is what it is. Yep, you guys are nasty. Oh, hey, Diane. I see you. Poor Diane. Alright, well, let's get this egg. So, I just threw an egg down to feed all the floof babies because that's just kind of what they needed this morning. I haven't had time to fix the snackies yet. We've been barely getting up on our own you know, because it's, you know, one of those days. You know, sometimes you just have a hard day. Everybody just has, like, trying to get up, trying to do things, and it's just not happening some days. Anyway, let's go dump out the pool, because we're all super tired. And yes, it's okay to feed your babies some eggs. They like the shells, and it doesn't cause egg eaters per se, unless you're doing it a lot. And if you find you got an egg eater, then you're going to have to deal with that, especially if you're like me and you consume eggs, or, you know, working out egg deals with other people. Let's go get some pools filled up. See, they've cleaned it up. Oh my goodness, Vicky, please do not poke the chickens. These pools get so nasty and gross. Hey girl, I'm sorry, I've got to dump the water out. Well, it'd be much better if you would. Okay, never mind. Enjoy. Cleaning this pool is going to be a pain in the booty hole, but I got to go get my scrub brush out. Well, we're supposed to be getting some kind of funky storm coming in. I assume it's going to be coming in tomorrow or the next day or whatever. Anyway, cleaning out ye old chicken barn. You know what I like about cleaning out the chicken barn? And I've done enough chicken barn cleaning out videos, you know, to literally last me and you and everybody else a lifetime, so I don't think I need to redo those. But I don't like nothing about it. They're nasty little rascals. That's all I'm going to say. They are nasty little critters. I like them outside in my yard more than I like to keep them cooped up here. But on the occasion when it's raining too hard and I need them to have shelter, and I need them to be out here more so than on our 12.5 acres of, you know, wooded area in our little farmstead out here. I don't need them out there, you know. But this, I don't like anything about it. I've done the deep litter, little litter, every kind of litter things you can think of. They're still going to pee, poo, crap, whatever you want to call it. They're still going to do it. It's still going to be nasty. And no matter what you do, you're going to find a leak somewhere where rain or something's getting in that you got to patch up. So, taking a break. Yeah, I hear you, Bobby. Bobby's screaming too. So, taking a break. I've already cleaned out the pools. I didn't even show that because what's the point? I mean, I show cleaning out stuff all the time. You guys know how to clean? You guys know that I love Dawn dishwashing liquid. I can't even talk. See, I've cleaned so much, my brain's fried. I love Power Wash, the Dawn Power Wash stuff. I love the Power Washer. I love Dawn dish detergent. Am I sponsored by them? No, but I wish I was. Anyway, especially as much as I buy that stuff. Anyway, let's go look at some more floofs after I... Yeah, same dude, same. Okay, and it's like the more you clean, the more there's more stuff to clean. I haven't even raked the yard yet. Now it's too dark to rake the yard, but at least we have things in here. We don't have the bedding back in it yet, but we have the floors cleaned. We have the diatomaceous down. So now I've just got to go get the bedding and do that. And yes, I hear you. Tam's, oh no, you're Leanne, sorry. Leanne's going to go check things out while she makes a mess. Anyway, let's go get some bedding. Oh my gosh, I've already had to change shirts. It's been crazy. So we've cleaned out the entire chicken barn. We're waiting for the fans to dry everything out. We closed up everything and sprayed the inside with permethrin. And when that's good and fully dry and it's been a couple of hours, then we will put the diatomaceous out in the corners and around in the little nesting boxes because they like it. They like it clean and dry. And we'll also put out some poultry safe lime, and that helps with any kind of smell. the smell that you get is just pretty rancid, especially when you've had as much rain as we've had this summer. It has been awful with the rain, y'all. I'm just telling you, it's been some kind of something. Woo! But anyway, now that I'm back inside, I've washed, I don't know, about 40 chicken eggs, a bunch of duck eggs, and they're clean. I'm letting them dry off a little bit before I start packaging them up into their containers. I decided, hey, it's getting a little bit later in the day. I do need to make a meal and cook something for my folks. So, with that being said, let's cook. I don't know exactly what I'm going to show you yet, but let's cook a little bit of something, because we need a little bit of supper, need a little bit of some stick to your ribs, kick in the pants good stuff, especially on a dreary day like today. It hasn't rained yet, but it still looks like it's going to, and when those storms come in like that off the coast, we don't know. We just do. And if it rains on us, because we're always outside working, and it seems like I can never get caught up with anything. But that's life, right? That's how it goes. Anyway, I spy some butternut squash. See, all that cleaning got to my brain again. I need some coffee or something. Anyway, I see butternut squash over there. I see onion and I see maters. Let me see what I can whoop up for my lovely family of 5. Alright, y'all, go ahead and get your butternut squash. I'm using 2 because I have a lot to cook and I have 5 people to feed. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start out with some butternut squash. Get 2. You want to split them in half. And you can split them in half and roast them the way that they are and then scoop out the meat. Or you can do like I'm about to do, split them in half, peel them the best you can, and dice them up. So now that you've got everything cut in 2, they come with seeds, so in the big bulbous part here, so just strip the seeds out and feed them to your chickens, your ducks, your quails, your whatever floofs you got outside. They like the pulp and they like the seeds. So now what we're going to do is we're going to attempt to dice these things and peel them up. So now that we've got them diced up, we're going to put it in a full lined greased pan. I actually used some bacon grease on the bottom of this. We're going to salt and pepper it. I'm not going to add anything sweet to it. I'm going to wait. So we're going to salt and pepper it. I kind of want this to be more of a savory type of soup than anything else. So we're going to roast this, and I'm also going to roast in a separate pan the onions and the Roma tomatoes. Now that the salt and pepper is added, we've got a couple of pads of butter on top of it. Get you some fresh Roma tomatoes. Make sure you wash them really, really well. And we're going to dice them up and add it to a separate pan because we don't have room in our first pan. Okay, now that you've got your Roma tomatoes diced, just leave them in this full lined greased pan. Again, I used bacon grease at the bottom. Now what we're going to do is come over here and we're going to chop up this entire onion. You can slice it or you can dice it. For me, when I'm making the butternut squash soup, I like to dice it because I'm not going to use all of it. Once it roasts, I'm going to save half of the onion and tomato mixture for something else, like a soup base or something. Alright, so now that everything has baked, you see how yummy this is. Now, in this pan with your maters is about 4 cloves of garlic. You've got 1 whole diced onion. You can use sweet, yellow, whatever you got. And 8 Roma tomatoes, all diced up with about 4 pads of butter. We baked this at the same time we roasted our butternut squash with salt, pepper, and about 8 pads of butter until it's soft. Everything is soft with the butternut squash. Everything is good here. So I'm going to use only half of this, so half this much into my big stock pot here. So I don't want to make a sweet butternut squash soup. I know some people like to make like a sweet. This is more of a savory butternut squash soup. I want it to feel real hearty and all that stuff. Now, the liquid that you're going to put in it, if you don't have vegetable stock, then you can use chicken stock. Well, I don't have either of those, so I've got to make some chicken stock real quick. So I'm going to make some chicken stock, and that's what I will continue to cook the butternut squash and half of this in my stock pot. Then I will take my emulsion blender and blend it all together so it is good and creamy. Oh, here again, just so I'm letting you know, 4 cloves of garlic, we got parsley, we got basil, salt, pepper, and butter, and Roma tomatoes, and onion. So just to go over that, and I'll have the recipe at the end of the video as well. So it's going to be yummy. Alright, so there you go. It's a little thick because I kind of like it a little thick, but again, I added a little heavy cream to it, chicken stock, and you can make it as thick or as thin as you like it, and I still like it with a little bit of chunk to it. So there you go. Good old butternut squash soup. I'm getting eat up with bugs. Got to get stuff put into the boxes. Don't put too much in there.
Not too much. Too good. That's right.
Because you got to make that stuff last. So the girls are anxious. They're all down here making sure that you're not putting too much in there, because they're just going to kick it out anyway. Wow. You girls are some nosy babies, but are you ready to go back to your boxes? Okay. Sorry the light's not any better. I think that one's not being turned on. Nah, they're not working again. Oh well. There we go. We got a little bit of our Christmas lights up in here. Alright, babies, would y'all like to come in and check it out? Okay, maybe not. Okay, bye. Have no idea what Octavia wants. What are y'all doing in here? Whew, that's going to do it for today, y'all. I'm give out. I have cooked, I have cleaned, I've done all kinds of stuff, and still got a big day tomorrow. I don't even know about the storm. They keep saying it's going to, you know, the spaghetti models, whatever. It's going to do whatever the good Lord tells it to do. That's all I know. Anyway, with that being said, my guineas are starting to get their little guinea voice. So they're starting to sound like little miniature car alarms, and I can't be any more excited about it. So thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for going to the website, reading the blogs for one thing, asking questions, sending us pictures to post up of your floofs. So we certainly do enjoy that. Thanks for following us on TikTok and our Facebook group and Instagram, all that stuff. We're on everything, literally. YouTube is our main thing. It's what we vibe with. Hey, Lynn, can you not be a car alarm for 2 seconds? I'm talking to the folks, trying to end the video. Drama. Always drama. It's the craziest thing ever. Anyway, I'm getting ate up by skeeter bugs. I hope you guys are having a fabulous day. We're going to go put some bedding back into ye old barn so the babies can start to put themselves up the darker it gets. Thank y'all for watching and subscribing. And if you can't be good, I don't know what else to tell y'all, but ow, be good at it.